right, welcome back to the Homestead channel. Sorry if it looks like sometimes I'm looking off camera. I have to use my phone camera for this video because my GoPro still needs some adjusting with the audio. There's something kind of funny going on with the audio. Anyways, for today's video, we're gonna go over pretty much why we're doing what we're doing, where we're doing it. In the meantime, you just got to bear with me doing chores because it's feeding time. So my husband and I, well, we both grew up here. We grew up in Yuma, Arizona, which is just west of us. We're in Welton. We both moved away and did normal adult things, living in different states, exploring different options. Then we moved back here. We've both been kind of just stuck here since 2015. And the reason why we decided to start a homestead here is because we didn't have the luxury of moving north like we wanted. So we decided to, hold on. We weren't ready to move north yet. We wanted to stay here, stay close to what we know, which is Southwest Arizona. And so we bought some land. We bought 3 acres in the eastern part of Welton. And we decided this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna homestead in the desert. Sounds crazy because the summers here get to, ooh, I think the hottest I've ever seen it was 130 degrees. So it can get pretty brutal here. I think this past summer it got to 120. No, I don't even think it got to 120. I think it stayed at about 115. So yeah, it does get pretty hot here. You can't really grow anything in the summertime. Only the winter time. So if you want to grow anything here, it's September now. So you got to start growing now. Also, I don't know anybody that homesteads in the desert except for the small group that I've connected with on Facebook. We're pretty much the only ones that do this out here. Well, and just like with any place that you live, you run into challenges, which usually is weather, usually it's space, water. For us, it's gonna be animals. Animals is our biggest problem because of how hot it is. Everybody that we obtain has to be heat hardy. So our chickens are specifically hand-picked because they can survive in this harsh climate with misters and water and all that fun and jazz. We do struggle with meat birds, so we have to raise them up as early as possible and try not to raise them when it's 120 degrees outside because they will not survive. We did lose 3 turkeys this year to heat stress, unfortunately. That is a problem here. That's why we picked the goat breeds we have. That's why we picked the heritage birds that we have. So just like with any place you live, there's problems. Look at that sunset coming in. Cannot beat a view like that. Not at all. Look at that. And then you got the turkeys out here just foraging, having a grand old time. Not a care in the world. Alrighty, so one of the goat breeds that we had hand-picked for Desert Homestead is Kiko's. These are Kiko girls. We're hoping that this one's pregnant. We're very confident this one is, considering how large she is. I mean, look at that heifer. So these guys are extremely heat hardy and extremely cold hardy. They'll survive in some of the craziest climates, I swear. Kikos are native to New Zealand. They are a New Zealand breed. We don't have 100% Kikos. These guys are considered percentage and purebred. So these three here are considered percentage. She is 88% pure Kiko, and then she's 88% because of who her dad is. She's only 75. So that's the difference with those guys. These are Kiko bucks. Blue is gonna be the oldest at 2 years old. Then you got Bucky and Trumpet back there. These guys are wonderful. So Trumpet and Bucky are 94%, and oh gosh, I want to say Blue is around the same. He might be 88%. I have to look at the paperwork. I don't quite remember. These guys will give us plenty of meat. Lots of meat. And over here, you got our alpines. Cool. So over here you got our alpines. These will give us our dairy. Hoping to at least be able to milk Cricket here. Onyx we're working on, but she's a little flighty. And then there's Beanie. He's supposed to be breeding them. So I'm really hoping Beanie gets the job done. All right, so that'll be it for me today. If you enjoyed what you saw so far, please like, please subscribe, and if you have any feedback, leave it in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you all very, very soon.